The Simpsons has the uncanny ability to predict the future. Or we all can twist and change small moments and gags to make it seem like they do. Either way, we've heard the show predict Trump would be president and that Disney would buy 20th Century Fox.
Wow, the future is here!
So what's next? With 30-plus seasons of content, there are things that are bound to come true in 2020, including some major sports predictions, future technology, and possibly another presidential prediction. Now it's time to predict what The Simpsons already predicted that will most definitely come true. Make sense? Sure!
Brilliant. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Let's kick things off with one of the first 2020 predictions that became a reality. The Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
What?
Let's flash back to the season 10 episode Sunday Cruddy Sunday. In the story, Homer and the gang attend the Super Bowl in Miami, where an unnamed team in red wins the Super Bowl. Flash forward to the first week in February of 2020 and boom, there we have it. The key to this prediction comes in two forms. First was the jersey the Chiefs wore for the game. They could have easily been in white, but their home team status ensured they were in red. Secondly, the Super Bowl location. Miami is often a hotspot for Super Bowl games, but the big game has been played all over the country, including Dallas and New Orleans. The player numbers featured in the locker room scene also match up many of the players on the active Chiefs roster. One number that stood out? Number 21, which represents Bashaud Breeland, the cornerback who notched up 7 tackles and an interception in the big game. The prediction is just one of the many sports-based ones the show has featured over the years. In the spirit of the age-old question of which came first, the chicken or the egg, we have to ask, do inventors come up with their own ideas, or do they actually base some ideas off the Simpsons' creative minds? One piece of technology we could see becoming mainstream? Hologram mail. The episode Bart to the Future not only featured the infamous Donald Trump prediction, but there's also a small moment where Bart receives a hologram message in the mail. FaceTime and AR technology have already become impressive mainstays in the digital industry, but we are on the forefront of hologram technology as well. Products like the Real Fiction HD3 display showcase hologram-like technology, and while it's marketed towards businesses, you could own one for your home. Soon, the visuals will integrate to feature live recordings, and FaceTime will become hologram time. Once we all start getting these, how much do you bet a majority of the first message we record will be, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope"? We're guessing around 80%. Sticking with the episode Bart to the Future, we have another fun moment featuring Marge and Homer enjoying dinner together. But Marge didn't spend hours preparing a perfect meal. Her and Homie simply suck some tubes in their mouths as they enjoy VR food. So far, half of this scene has become reality. VR sets are everywhere now, from PlayStation kits to mall displays. You cannot escape the growing trend of VR technology. So what about piping food into our mouths? Well, we are close to making this a reality. In an art exhibit with a restaurant theme, patrons wore VR headsets as they went on a food journey experience and indulged in food they didn't even know they were eating. Hosted at the James Beard House in New York City, the visuals in the headset showcased a blend of food imagery and visual worlds. Patrons would get handed the food items and eat them, not knowing exactly what they had until they read a menu card after the whole experience was complete. Sound preposterous?
Absolutely.
Could we be chomping on McDonald's fries while we wear a headset that showcases the Hamburglar on the run in a digital world? Sounds about right. Just like the trend of completely dark restaurants, the VR dining experience is only destined to grow, and so will all those headlines about The Simpsons predicting the future. More recently, we've all fallen for the clickbait where people claimed that The Simpsons predicted the coronavirus outbreak. Well, that simply wasn't true. Screenshots were mixed from an episode featuring a fictional Osaka flu and a photoshopped image of a Kent Brockman news broadcast. With so many worldwide health pandemics, the prediction could literally apply to any major outbreak. While the show didn't predict the coronavirus, there are some major medical advancements that are getting closer and closer to becoming a reality. reality. In the season 23 episode Holidays of Future Past, we see a pregnant Maggie get treated by an advanced medbot who performs an ultrasound and gives advice. Since the episode aired, we've seen surgery robots, diagnostic robots, and medical robots who can fill prescriptions. And now, advancements will help the treatment of pregnant women. There's one doctor in Japan who is developing a medical robot to conduct ultrasounds in remote locations, so no hospitals are needed. Once the robots get unleashed, it could change the way women are treated while pregnant and help serve people all over the globe. 2020 is a major election year, and this year's election could give us a major glimpse into the future. Seeing how The Simpsons already predicted Donald Trump's presidential run, we have to imagine they wanted to take another shot in the dark. Well, in 2016, the Treehouse of Horror special featured the Simpsons family shopping for a Christmas tree on Halloween night. Homer was dressed like a robot from the future. He peels back a panel to reveal a political button that reads Ivanka 2028. While we know Ivanka won't be running for president in 2020, we could see the seeds get set for a run in the future. And it all depends on how the election goes in November. Donald Trump loses, he could set up one of his children for a run in the future. Donald Trump wins, he could want to continue his legacy a few terms after he leaves office. We're not here to get political, but The Simpsons could be right on with the timing. And we could have a political showdown that pits Kanye West against Ivanka Trump. Ay caramba! Way back in 2005, we got another glimpse into The Simpsons' future with the episode Future Drama. Many people love to reference the hover cars in the story, but we're focused on Homer and Marge's relationship. In the episode, the couple separated because Homer invested all of their savings on an underwater home. While the idea seemed preposterous back then, Homer's investment may have actually paid off. Underwater homes are slowly becoming the newest vacation destination, and by the end of 2020, we'll see them everywhere, from tropical destinations to popular tourist spots like Dubai. Multiple companies in Japan have been working on a concept known as the Ocean Spiral. The design is meant to house hundreds of people and provide sustainable living using the ocean's energy and wildlife. So yeah, the next time you find yourself staying in an underwater hotel or putting a down payment on an Atlantic Ocean oasis, you have Homer Simpson to thank.
I'm a genius.
It seems like every year, more and more companies are merging together. We have a giant world of Disney incorporating 20th Century Fox, Marvel,